Hello YouTube. This is going to be a quick review of a N-scale CSX Tier 4 Gevo. It is a ET44AH. I recently purchased this locomotive earlier this week or last week on Friday. But I got this from Scaletrains, from their actual website and from where they are located. I wanted to get 3440 Spirit of Ravenna, but they didn't have that in stock, so they had a few options, so I went with 3451. Apparently I got this locomotive today, and I kind of took it out of the box already when I got it, and I lost the part, so I'm kind of upset about it. That's my fault, because I took it out of the box, of course. The part is not a big deal. I can get a new part for it, or I can either send it back and see if they can fix it for me. I apparently lost a air hose like this on the rear of the Tier 4. It's not a big deal again, but you know, I like to have all my locomotives with all their parts. I don't like to lose any parts on my locomotives. But anyway, let's just get into the review. So this is a CSX paint scheme 3451. Of course, it is a Tier 4 Gevo. It is an ET44AH. On the detail of this locomotive, it's just absolutely incredible and amazing. You can see the MU cables right here. You can see the air hose where the coupler is, and another set of MU cables. You can see the red MU cable, however, that is a DPU cable, which I think they connect to the other locomotive so the locomotive can be pulled. However, I just love the detail on this locomotive. If you take a look, you can see the nice blue dish lights with silver tips and a clear lens. You can see the yellow handrails. You can see the yellow grab irons, one right here and one on the other side. You can see the grab irons going up the nose so they can enter the top of the roof of the locomotive, of course. You can see the sand filler hatch, which is right here, and one on the other side. You can see the nice grab irons on the locomotive, one right here, one right here, one right here, and one over there. There's actually two right here on the nose. You have the really nice silver front nose headlight. You have the really nice yellow door that says CSX on it, and it has a nice little cab window on the door. You can see the nice cab interior as well inside this locomotive, which is absolutely incredible how they can do that on the N-scale locomotive. You can see the nice number boards that says 3451, which all the number boards, the front nose headlight, the dish lights, those are all LED. Moving on the side of the locomotive now, you can see on the side of the locomotive, you can see the nice windows, you can see the nice sun reflector, you can see the mirror. Well, I think that's the mirror. However, you can see the nice 3451 with the lightning bolt, ET44AH right here, American flag right there. You can see the nice truck detail on this locomotive with the brake lines. You can see the rotating wheel caps right here as well. You have a nice E-bell, which I'll get that a little bit closer so you guys can see it. Right there on the side of the fuel tank. Sorry, my nose is running for some reason. On the side of the locomotive, you can see the nice logo that says CSX, and it's the boxcar logo, of course. You can see on the fuel tank, you have the emergency shut-off switch right here. You have the fuel cap right there. You have the fuel gauge right here that tells you how full the fuel, I forget what it's called, gas tank, of how much there is. You can also see the other parts right here of the brake lines. You can see all the sand hoses and everything as well right there. You got the nice emergency brake right here. You have right here this white line right here. That is a window that you can see through the engine. Moving on the rear, you have the two radiator fans. You have one right here and one right here. On the HO scale version, everything right here will be see-through, but since it's N scale, you can't see through it because since it's so tiny. But it's okay. I can't wait to get an HO scale version because I usually collect HO scale. But I got an N scale for me and my son, even though my son is just only 3 months. Yes, of course, I got one for him as well. Because I'm trying to get him into model trains as well whenever he gets older. But anyway, moving on to the rear of the locomotive, you can see the nice air hoses again. And you can kind of see the little hole right there that the air hose that used to go right there came out of. Apparently, I don't think it was glued in. I think it was just in there, but it just fell out. The hole is nice and open, so that means once I get a new one, I can just easily put that in there without breaking anything, which it will be a good idea. Again, you can see the DPU MU cable right here. You can see the nice grab irons right here on the back. You can see the nice rear headlight. You can see the numbers right here, 3451, 3451. Moving on the side, it's just pretty much the same thing on the side already that I already discussed. Again, CSX boxcar logo, not that bad of a deal. I like it. I like it a lot. My English is really off today. You can see this. I think that's the sun reflector. I forget what it is. You have your mirror right here as well. Pretty much the same thing into the front that I already discussed. On the locomotive, this is an angled exhaust version. As you can see, I'll pick up my camera just a tad bit so you can see it. It is angled exhaust. The exhaust, you can easily just put something down through it because it's just a big opening. However, I do love this model because I do love CSX, how they have a white top and they have a nice barcode PTC antenna array on the top of the locomotive, which I really just love how they did that. I cannot wait to get N-scale track for this locomotive and freight cars so I can pull this locomotive with cars and everything. However, I am kind of upset at myself because, yes, of course, because I accidentally lost the, air hose on the rear, and I just got this locomotive, so I'm kind of upset about it, but you know, it happens. I'm not the first one that loses parts on their model trains. That happens to me a lot. But that is just a small little review of the Scaletrains ET44AH Tier 4 Gevo by CSX. I hope you guys liked the video on YouTube. Like I said, always please like, subscribe, comment what you guys think about this locomotive and tell me what you guys think about it. If anybody out there has any problems using air hoses or MU cables or whatever, comment, let me know if that happens to you, and let me know what I can do to get a new one or how I can find a new one. But comment what you guys think about this locomotive because I really do love it. I can't wait to get a HO scale version. So I'll see y'all in the next video whenever I have track for this and have cars to pull. When I do that, I will post a video about it doing that. So like I said, CSX 3451 Scaletrains did a hell of a job. It's just wonderful. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.